the Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you go to RFA Run Fast Academy, share, click the start watch party. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Start.
Start. So.
Oh, okay.
Hi, good evening, guys. Okay, no one
see.
here yet. Okay, good evening, guys.
Oh, okay.
First time we are late.
So sorry.
We start computers. Okay. So, guys, if you're here, you are listening us, watching us, or listening us, please help click the start button as a watch party so that your friend can enjoy the topic as well. Today, we're going to talk about a very interesting topic. Why do we have craving? I always wonder, this is the best topic ever because talk about food, I think Malaysians all food lover. Okay, so they will talk until exceeds the time. Okay, but today, of course, not. I'm sharing the section. The topics. It will be Ceymone. Ceymone is from NutraFit. She is a graduate of nutrition from International Medical University. Had period intensive clinics and community training in different setting of viral health conditions. NutraFit offering us result-driven individual consulting and corporate wellness program to improve achieve overall health objective. Okay, so I'm going to pass this mic to Ceymone. Hi.
Hi. Thank you all for being here and coming in at
Can I hear you?
dinner time. Can you hear me? Everybody can hear me? All good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But
can you hear your voice? Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear the voice?
Yeah, I can hear you.
A bit soft your voice. Try again.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Okay, try again the mic.
Yep. Is it working? People said can hear me.
Okay, you can continue.
Can you comment below if you can hear me, guys?
Okay.
Can? Everybody can hear me, right?
Try your mic.
Yep.
Okay, try and see.
Is my wife? Yeah. They can hear me actually from the Facebook comments. Woohoo! Hi, David. Hi, Emily. So, do I proceed?
Yeah, proceed. Yes.
Okay. So, very good evening, everyone, for being here. I believe everybody is interested in the topic of why do we have cravings. And I know that everyone here, at some point of their time, they also have cravings. But there is also this deep-seated question inside us, like, why do I have all these cravings? Why do I suddenly crave for this? Why do I suddenly crave for that? Is it because of my mood, or is it because of something? So today we're going to explore why do we have these cravings. And I'm not only going to explain why do we have cravings, but also specifically the top 4 cravings we all usually have. Okay? So I'll proceed in sharing my screen.
Yep.
Okay.
Shortly. Okay.
Okay. So the overall big picture of what I'm going to share today is I'm going to generally share what are cravings and then what causes it and how do you curb all these cravings. And lastly, I'll just wrap everything up with a takeaway message. All right? So before I actually begin on explaining what are cravings, comment below on what kind of cravings and do you have cravings yourself? And share with me what kind of cravings do you have?
Yes, comment below what kind of craving you have.
Yeah, comment below. Share. Tell me what are your current cravings. How about Sam? Why don't you share with me what are you currently craving right now?
For me, simple. I'm just KFC only craving. That's all. Once a month.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes we eat very clean, right? So in certain times So yeah, that's my only craving at KFC. Yeah. But during this MCO, right, it's pretty hard. Especially after 9-10, right? You want to go out and pack some food, right? Even drive in. I don't think KFC are open 24 hours. So that's the one of the craving I'm having last few weeks ago. I go and pack my KFC, but I noticed that the 24 hours not opening. That was about 10:30. Then I tried to order online. Then I noticed I ordered already. I noticed the food delivery next day, 12 p.m. So okay, end story. No KFC for me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, for me, I'm currently craving for Japanese food.
Wow.
Nice sushi.
Japanese food.
Yep. Okay. Thank you for sharing, everyone. I see char kway teow, I see peanut butter as one of those cravings.
Yeah.
All right. So let's dive right into what are cravings. So cravings are actually an intense desire of a specific food. So this desire may seem uncomfortable, and then people tend to the craving can only be satisfied once the desired food is consumed. So it brings a major challenge for people who are actually going through a weight loss journey and to live a healthier lifestyle. So with this intense desire, we have to wonder, what is causing all this intense desire? It's like this itch you must only scratch by eating it. So there are actually 3 reasons or 3 causes of food cravings. The very first one is a physiological aspect. The second one is a physical one. And the last one is an emotional part. So let's talk about the physiological one, stress. So many people who are stressed generally would turn to their comfort food. So the comfort food is like their habits. Like the moment, okay, I'm very stressed out today, then I'll just eat chocolates. I will eat a bag of chips. And then after that, you immediately feel that gush of like, oh, I feel so much better. Right?
Okay. Okay, I'm hungry already. Oh my god.
Yeah. So based on research, there actually is a significant association between chronic stress and food cravings, and it will lead to a higher body mass index. So there's also another study that found a huge link between stress and the level of your hunger hormones. With the hormones are called ghrelin. So the results of this study is that it suggested that ghrelin may increase food cravings and it will lead to weight gain. So the second one is the physical aspect, the lack of sleep. I believe everyone tells you that sleep is so important. So actually sleep is so important that it does play a role into your physiological part, where getting too little sleep can disrupt your hormone levels. This may increase the likeliness of food cravings. So I'll explain more about it later. And the last one is the emotional one, suppressed thoughts. And where it also means restrictive eating. So meaning that you restrict yourself, like, oh, okay, I'm on this diet now and I cannot eat a lot of things. I cannot eat cakes. I cannot eat ice cream. I cannot. So you just build this barrier of yourself that you cannot eat a lot of things. And the more you restrain yourself, not only you're deprived from certain nutrients, especially those who are going very strict diets, but also you are limiting yourself where, in a sense, it plays psychologically, where generally the more you restrict yourself, the more you say no, the more your body is like, oh, I want, the more you desire. So the higher the food craving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's a lot of things to think about, but don't worry. After this whole session, I'll give you the tips and how you can actually overcome this and build a better relationship with food. Okay, so let's go on with the first number one craving.
Ladies' favorite.
Yeah, so the next cravings that I'll share, right, is not in particular order. It's just what I generally see that people crave. So for those who love sweet foods, tell me, when you crave for sweet food, what are those sweet food that you crave? Do share your comments.
Okay, now it's the time to share your favorite food already, sweet food.
Yes, do share what are your favorite sweet foods, like whenever you are craving for something sweet and nice. What are those sweet foods?
Just now when you talk about emotionally, right? So will people watch like
Sorry,
like
your line
Korean
is
drama?
your line is breaking.
Yeah, I'm trying to say just now you showed the first slide, right? The third one, the emotional one. So does it also come with like, for example, when you watch movie, right? If you watch action movie, you eat popcorn, for example, you eat you watch those like Korean movie, you like sad, you eat different food. Is it also related to that also? Or maybe there's no related. Just my question.
This one, it comes with a cultural aspect when it comes to food cravings or food in general, where like it's a cultural thing where when you go to the cinema, you must have popcorn. So it's a built-in cultural element to it.
Okay.
Okay, so I see fruit teas and ice creams for the sweet cravings.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm gonna share with you why do we have sweet food cravings. So what does it mean? So the very first one is your body is actually being in a state of stress or strenuous work. So meaning that when you're in a very stressful state, your body would want instant energy to fire up and light up and just continue moving on. Or the second cause is that your body might be actually signaling that you're thirsty or you're deprived of water. So your body will tell you like, oh, actually I'm very thirsty. But then what you do is like your mouth will tend to salivate, and then when you salivate, I'm like, I feel like eating. So you go and eat rather than actually replenishing your hydration or the fluids that you need. And then the third one is actually suppressive thoughts also, where if you're on a strict diet, you tend to forbid yourself from eating certain food, or you actively suppress yourself by avoiding all these kind of foods. Like, no, I cannot eat all this. And the more you avoid, the higher the craving. I mean, I believe if you agree with me with the suppressive thoughts, like you can just give this a thumbs up. So how do you overcome it is one of the recommendations is you can go creative with your snacks, or when and actually eat like fruits with protein rich food such as yogurt with fruits or like nuts and seeds. The reason why I suggest protein-rich food is because protein-rich food are shown to be able to control appetite and satiety, especially if you're going through weight loss. And secondly is to actually hydrate yourself with water or water-rich fruits. So just to clear off the checkbox, like whether or not are you actually hungry or you're actually thirsty. So just drink a cup of water and see how you feel. So that's the sweet cravings. Now we move on to the salty food cravings. chips, or what other salty food cravings do we have here? You can
Hey
comment
guys,
below.
comment what's the others.
What kind of salty food are you craving for? Yep. So you can comment and share your favorite foods while I explain what does it mean when you're actually craving for salty food. So it actually shows that it's a sign where your body's under stress or lack of sleep. So what I mean by that is people who do not get enough of sleep or they are under stressful times, they will actually tend to crave for snacks with high satisfaction levels. So the kind of food that gives you high satisfaction levels are those crunchy and salty kind of foods. So the moment you eat like that potato chip, that crunch, they give you that happy feeling. So that's like a form of comfort food as well. And the second thing is more towards excessive sweating, especially during high endurance exercise under hot environment. So if let's say you are under the hot sun and then you like running a lot, doing a lot of endurance training, and you sweat so much, your body actually tend to crave for salty food because of the reduction of sodium. But the loss of sodium really depends on person to person. So you actually have to keep track of yourself if you're craving for salty foods after a long day of endurance exercise. So how do you overcome this? Is simple steps. One is to cultivate stress reducing activities such as meditation, exercise, or maybe when you have a tough day, just call a friend or family member just to talk to them rather than turning into a comfort food. And then the second thing is to get enough sleep. Sleep is so important for everyone. And I understand that everybody going through this CMCO, and sometimes you can't even tell when to stop working because everybody's at home. So do give yourself that nice 6 to 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And then another one is, even if you feel like having that high satisfaction level of food, you can replace it to healthier options like a crunchy snack such as like nuts, seeds, raw carrots or celery, or even fruits in general. And the last one is for those endurance activity athletes. You can just replenish your sodium levels with electrolyte enhanced drinks or sports drinks like 100 Plus or Gatorade or energy gels, that kind of thing. Okay, so now we move on to the third craving. Very famous craving for all. Even I crave for it sometime. It is the infamous chocolate.
Belgian chocolate.
Belgian chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, any kind of chocolate is my ultimate favorite. And sometimes I do crave for it as well. So why do we crave for it? Number one, it could be a sign of stress. So in a sense where we're also looking in a sense of the psychological part, the emotional part, where when you turn to chocolate and you eat that chocolate, it automatically makes you feel so happy. Because eating chocolate actually releases this neurotransmitter called dopamine, which is a feel-good neurotransmitter. So the moment you eat it, you just feel super happy. That's why people actually want to eat chocolate. Number two is your body wants a caffeine booster. So just to let you know, chocolate is not very high in caffeine as compared to a cup of coffee, where average caffeine content in a cup of coffee is like 85 to 100 mg. But for some chocolates, especially dark chocolates, their caffeine content can go up to 30. But it really varies from person to person. Sometimes they like the high dose, sometimes they can tolerate a lower dose. So it's really up to your preference. So how do you actually overcome this dark chocolate or chocolate cravings, because chocolates actually contain high in fat and sugar, so it does contribute to the calories. So how we can overcome that or curb it is actually to consume dark chocolate above 70% cocoa content. Oh, sorry, got typo. uh, but you get what I mean, guys. So the reason why a higher percentage of cocoa content, because it contains a lower content of sugar as well, and it also has higher antioxidant content. Or another way, if you feel like having that caffeine booster, you can actually drink a cup of black tea or black coffee to have that surge of energy. Then we move on to the last craving, which is oily foods. Oh, those fried keropok, kueh,
French fries,
fries. Yes, comment below what are your favorite oily foods. Yes, fried chicken. Oh, so yummy. So why do we have these kind of cravings? So it could be a sign that you're actually hungry, because all these, and then when we feel hungry, right, we automatically actually turn to all these high fat food because one, they taste good. Two, the texture is pleasing, and the aroma, the smell is super pleasing. So when sometimes when we feel hungry, we like just open up a bag of chips or eat a lot of curry puff. Yeah. Or the second one is actually it's a psychological behavior where whenever we're facing stress, boredom, or upset. When I mean upset, means not stomach upset, but the emotion upset. So it's like people tend to eat like high fat food. It's like a form of distraction to your problems. Because many of these high fat food.
No wonder they say watch Korean movie but eat fried chicken. Now I know why already.
Yeah, it could be.
No.
So the reason is because fatty food actually contains tryptophan. So it's an essential amino acids where your brain uses tryptophan to produce serotonin. And it's a neurotransmitter responsible for the feeling of happiness and also your well-being. And also serotonin helps to reduce all the anxiety and stress to inside you. So how we can actually overcome this? It's good to have to eat fatty foods, but very important is the choice. So number one, when we kind of overcome hunger is one, to have regular meals every day. That means 3 main meals, 2 snacks is up to you. But as long as regularly you have a constant meal and healthy portions, that's very important. Number two is to replace all the fatty foods with nutrition foods with good sources of fat. So when you're craving for these fatty foods, you can actually maybe eat an avocado, you can have eggs, or high fat fishes like salmon, tuna, mackerel. So all these are good sources of omega-3s and 6 for your body. So last but not least is our takeaway messages, where one is important to manage your stress. So when I say manage your stress, is in a sense where you try your best to reduce your stress levels by taking up non-food related activities to reduce the stress. So such as exercising, like I mentioned, meditation, breathing activities, calling a friend, reading a book. And another fun fact, you can actually try smelling essential oils. So specifically those citrus kind of smells, or if let's say you have an orange at home, you can take the orange peel and just smell it. So the reason why is because citrus fruits actually help to reduce stress. There is a research done in Japan where they tested out citrus fruits and it actually improved the mood of a person. And then the second thing is very important is to improve your quality of sleep. By getting enough sleep can help you to rebalance your body hormones, because the imbalance can contribute into overeating, thus weight gain. Because during sleep loss, with the minimum sleep, you tend to like come out groggy, and then it's like, oh, if let's say you sleep really, really late and you wake up in the afternoon, okay, then you will only have maybe a little bit for breakfast, and then you tend to eat more throughout the rest of the day. And sometimes the quality of your meals may not be as great if you have enough sleep. And lastly, is very important is to manage, to work towards a healthier lifestyle, or we call it flexible eating. I would share this method of the 80-20 ratio rule, where 80% of the time you focus on consuming whole and natural healthy foods, and then 20% of the time you actually give yourself this leeway to enjoy your favorite unhealthy foods. However, this is not scientifically proven to provide the best health benefits. It's just the essence of this concept is where you have a flexible choice of food or what you want to eat. Because one is to always look at healthier options. At the same time, don't be afraid of enjoying all the cravings that you have. The key is also moderation. So remember, a healthy diet also plays with your mental health. So mental health is actually plays a part in your overall your health. So being too strict to yourself ruins the relationship with you and food. So it's okay to occasionally enjoy that little slice of cake or that scoop of ice cream or that boba. So you can enjoy eating. And not only that, because eating can only be healthy if it's one, sustainable, and two, consistent over time. So that's all for my sharing today. I hope everyone learned something interesting about the food cravings they have, and there'll always be a reason why for it. And if you have any questions, do comment below. Or if you want to find out more interesting nutrition facts, do follow me and my friends on NutraFit Ng for weekly health facts.
Guys, if you want to know more, please follow the Instagram of NutraFit Ng. So please feel free to ask questions regarding how to be having cravings. Okay. Yep. Feel free to ask questions. I bet this is one of the topic is the most relaxed one. I mean, talk about food, right? Everyone loves to. Hey, what kind of foods? Especially what kind of so-called we call junk food lah. Actually, it's a craving food lah. The good terms is called craving food. Yeah. So it's okay. We want to say 80-20 rules, right? 80% is healthy foods, 20% maybe. Once in a blue moon, if you're watching a movie, without the pack of potato chips is something a lack of, right? Without of a can of maybe Coke or something, it's like something like you go cinema, you drink mineral water is something like off, right? Something like that. So yeah, of course now you can't go cinema lah. You watch Netflix at home. So those are the things you have mini cinemas at home. So yeah, I think should be problems, right? Yep, guys, feel free to ask questions. So while you guys posing questions, I just want to share with you guys. Beside control diet is one of the, I would say, main factors of the weight control, weight loss control, or weight management. So beside that, you need to add on some exercise to do it. So I understand that during this EMCO's period, right, a lot of people they work from home. They need to really go into a new norm that manage your time, manage your, maybe some people they do exercise. Now they are they cannot excuse say, okay, I have OT today, I came back late. Sorry, you're at home. What OT you have? So you need to take care of kids, right? So we have one of the programs called Get Fit 30 Days. Basically, it's to help you to at home you can do workout with your family and together as well. So inside they come with a few exercises. Let me share with you some screen here. Just share with you some screen. Oops. Share with you some screen. Okay, this is our program. So basically, this Get Fit 30 Days program is to be helping the coaches to do one of the program. Okay, so the 3 benefit inside is to help you to improve your health and lungs conditions, increase your aerobic fitness, and also you have a better conditions, agility, flexibilities. Okay, so this program we encourage people to train at home, stay home. It's a virtual training program, and it's alive. You can entitled to have 56 classes, unlimited access. You have a Zumba, yoga, like this. It costs you less than 2 ringgits per class. Okay, these are the QR code. If you're interested, please scan here and you can get more information. Okay. All right. Let's come back here. Any questions? Oops. I got this 2 screen. Okay. Look like they're a bit shy to ask the craving food questions. Yeah. What's the
it doesn't have to be related to the topic, but you can also ask any nutrition related questions.
Yep. So Ceymone is she's a dietitian as well. So she can answer you regarding about the nutrition question as well. Not only for food, not only for craving food. Okay, just that today topic a bit special. Talk about what do we have for cravings. Okay. So those are the few things we have: the sweet, the saltier, the few more is what oily one, right?
Oily, sweet, chocolate.
Salted, chocolate. Too craving inside. Okay, good. The sweet one will be my wife's side. Chocolate, yeah, oily, yeah, all that sweet stuff. Okay, look like there's no question here. Okay, so then maybe we can end our section tonight. So thank you guys. Stay back with us and hear from us to talk about the craving. What do we have for cravings? So hope to see you guys tomorrow. We have one more Facebook Live before we have rest. So understand next week is Hari Raya, right? Next week.
Yes. This weekend. This Sunday. This Sunday.
Next week. This Sunday is Hari Raya.
Yeah. In 3 days.
Oh, okay. This Sunday. Okay. 3 more days Hari Raya, guys. So it's okay to craving your food. Okay, you have been go through with this for some months. Okay, so it's okay to have a craving food. Okay, guys. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.